Welcome to another edition of Beer Dad Reviews with me, Dave the Beer Dad. Today we're going to be looking at another beer that I haven't done before. I've been given, I've got 2 bottles of this one. It's available in Tesco's. It is a Norwegian Saison, and it is the Nogne, with a little dash through the, I'm not sure it's a U or a, anyway, this is the job here, the Nogne, for want of a better word, Saison. I know that this was given to me by, again, Frank, being a subscriber and contributor, but I also got myself one of those in the fridge. I got a cold one, but this one is just chilled quite nicely. Best before on this is the 6th of February 2019, and it was brewed on the 6th of February last year, so it's just over a year old. It weighs in a hefty, where are we? A hefty. Where's it gone? I saw this before. 6.5%, it says there, and then if you look on the side there is the expiry there. There's the cap. So, not a big lover of Saisons, but we'll give it a go, see what happens. I say this is Norwegian, I think. So our Saison is a crisp and refreshing ale that is perfect for the summer. This ale pairs well with seafood and white meat, and perfect for all occasions, served at 8 degrees, which is probably what it's about now. The Nogne ales are unfiltered, so pour carefully if you do not want to disturb any of the sediment at the bottle, in the bottle. So there we go. Anyway, give it a crack, see what we've got. So pop a top. Big head, but that's probably the way I poured it in the glass. So, as we got beer in the glass, slightly hazy as it says, it's unfiltered, so it's going to be like that, and it's a lovely gold colour, very summery indeed. Head, we've got basically a fist of head there, I think, pretty much. Very condensed bubbles. I'm going to try and skim some of this little bit of this off, so we can get to the true good. Look at that, it's rising like a souffle. Didn't taste it. Right, now I've skimmed some of that off, and we're down to half a fist. Let's get a nose and see what we can smell. There's a little bit of fruit. There's definitely a little bit of yeast in there. You can smell the yeast in there. It's not quite banana-y, but it's that type of... It's fruity. It's citrusy. Bit grainy. Cereal. Like corny, wheaty, adjuncty. It smells okay. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. The body is really light. It's a little bit watery. Carbonation is really light. It's quite smooth actually. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'll have to rip a big burp in a minute. I'm pretty damn sure. Every time I say it's a light carbonation, a big belch comes out. Taste wise, it's pretty nifty. It's all subtle fruits, subtle citruses. There's a little bit of, you get the yeast, certainly. There's a little bit of spice there, which is really nice. And there's a little bit of a on your tongue. Little dryness, little malty dryness at the end, but it's really good. It's really nice. Very well made. I think it's a decent representation of a Saison. I actually quite like that. As I say, I'm not a big Saison fan. It is, as I say, a little bit fruity, a little bit yeasty, As you can see, there's a bit of cereal in there. It's just, I think, corn, malts, corn, grain, stuff like that. A little bit spicy. Told you, didn't I? Excuse me, awful sorry. A little bit spicy, but really, really nice on the palate. It's actually a really good drink, and I wasn't really not looking forward to doing this because, as I say, Saison's on my bag, but that's really good. A decent bit of lace on the glass as well. Now, I believe, having speaking to some chums, that these guys, Nogne, I'm sure you'll tell me how to pronounce it properly, make some technically great beers. So I know if I can get the Saison, I know if I get the Pale Ale again in Tesco's. So I'll be looking out for the Pale Ale. Pick that one up and I'll review that. But that has really surprised me. So thanks very much, Frank. That was a delicious drink. Not much more I can say about the beer really. If you found it, let me know what you think. And I will. I'll try and answer if you want to leave a comment. By the way, I'll try and answer any comments that you do enjoy the conversation. I'm done. Description below for the website, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey there.